Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking hate Brooklyn, bro. It's the worst borough. Brooklyn is what everybody says the Bronx is, bro. This shit is terrible over here. But hello, y'all. So, if you ain't know, your girl's been in a little bit of a pickle for the past, like, 2 months, I guess. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I probably am because I end up, like, fucking trauma dumping anyways. But yeah, we're gonna call this series Homeless and Holeless because that's what the fuck I am. I've been giving more love to my Instagram people because that's kind of where most of my engagement is, but we gotta bring that shit over here. I gotta monetize. So if y'all don't know what's going on with the Zio lore, I'm homeless, basically. I'm staying in a DHS shelter. For the longer explanation, well, we gonna get into that today. If you guys don't know me, my name is Zio. That's spelled Xio, not Zeo, not nothing else, not Xenomorph, bitch. It's ZX. I almost fucked up my own name. XIO. So yeah, I'm Zio, but a lot of you know me as Walking Intrusive Thought. I'm an artist. You know, I say a lot of crazy shit. People think like I don't actually act like that in real life. I do. Like, I need y'all to understand, like, me, the way, the shit I post online is just regular. It's Dominican, I'm Jamaican, and I'm from New York. Yes, it's who I am. And I find it funny because a lot of people claim that I'm just doing this as a person. No, I've always been a weird bitch. Y'all just not used to weird bitches. Y'all not used to bitches that are human. I'm sorry, you're not. Now, on to the longer reason of why I'm homeless. Now, listen, I love my mother, but she be tweaking. You know, I'm not really a fan of having an elderly woman rage bait me 24/7. No disrespect, but I will walk away. You see, when I was freshly 18 and she kept doing this, like, she kept doing this a lot more ever since I became an adult. Rubbing it in my face that she was, like, the head of the household or whatever. There was even one instance that we got into a fight altercation so bad that we both went to jail, both of us. I mean, it was central booking, but still, it was like I was very much over the rage baiting. I was over it, and yeah, I dipped. Honestly, the day that I left, it wasn't even a huge fight or nothing. Like, getting into a minor little like fight or whatever, and she said something about, oh, you're always gonna be a child or something like that, something along those lines. That's when it kind of just clicked to me. So she went back into her room. And unlike the times before when I had left, when she would put up a fight, like, I mean, she would physically barricade the door, break down my door. There's even instances where she's actually physically broke my door down. Like, I didn't even have a lock on my door in my room. Fights got so bad, I did not have a lock on my door for 2 years. Like, I had no fucking privacy. Like, if I wanted to, you know, take care of Big Mama, I couldn't do that in peace, you feel me? On some real shit, like, yeah, it was getting really bad. Like, she wanted to physically fight me. She always wanted to fight me. She always wanted to rage bait me. I was not having. So yeah, this particular day we was fighting over something petty, and she said that little comment about me always being a kid, always being a child, and I was just like, okay, yeah. She went her ass back up in her room, and like I took like 5 minutes, and then I grabbed my emergency like suitcase that had all my documents and stuff like that in it. Now, part of me kind of knew that it was gonna escalate to this point, but I did not want it to escalate any further where we got into anything physical, and you know, we had a repeat of when we both went to jail. Like, I did not want it to get to that point. I wanted to go peacefully and quietly and all that jazz. So I did just that. I went peacefully, I went quietly and all that. I snuck my ass out of that house. I took everything I could. I took my to-go bag, my emergency to-go bag that had all my documents and everything like that because I was preparing for this. And I just left. Like, I left. I texted my best friend because she owns her own crib. And I was like, yo, like, I need to stay with you for like a day. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Since then, I've been in the DHS shelter for 2 months. And, yeah, I fucking hate it. But I'm on a road to independence. So I don't even see it. I see it as like swallowing medication that you don't like, but you need it. Like, eventually you're gonna get better, you feel me? There's obviously a lot more to that story. Like, I got a lot of family trauma. I don't even have trauma on the streets. Now, the thing about being sheltered, I think I mentioned that earlier in the video about being sheltered. People don't talk about, you know, people who are sheltered that have trauma. I'm saying sheltered in air quotes because a lot of times the call is coming from inside the house. People are all for forgive your family. Till I tell them I got CSA trauma from my family. I crash out so bad that I've gotten physically injured from my family. Now but it shouldn't be like that. It doesn't need to get to that point for somebody to feel like, oh, I do not belong here. I won't elaborate on most of the trauma that I've experienced in my early childhood from my family, but yeah, I'm gonna say this right now. I do love my mother, I do, but she is not, I can't be up under her. I feel like my relationship with her will get way better if I have my own apartment, my own space where I could just go to if I don't want to deal with her mess. And that's literally all it is. It's not being ungrateful. It's not nothing like that. And also, I want to get into the whole enmeshment thing because I found enmeshment. I don't really know how to fuck you say that word. I'm illiterate. Okay. Essentially, when you're sheltered, a lot of times you're up under your family's documents and shit like that. And because of that, I didn't really understand the concept of owning shit, like having things in my name and all that other stuff. So I kind of just went with the flow when it came to the finances financial stuff or whatever until, you know, this kind of reality hit me now that I'm in the DHS system and I had to apply for things like HRA, Medicaid, fucking City FEPS, all that, you feel me, like EBT cash assistance. I had to move my location because these niggas was being weird. See, this is why I don't fucking like Brooklyn, bro. I hate Brooklyn. I know I've said that before in this video, but I really fucking hate this borough, bro. Like, Bronx niggas will just hit on you and keep it pushing, okay, if you say no. Like, they'll call you a treat or whatever and just keep it pushing. Like, they'll be like, oh, fuck you, bitch, anyways. I don't fucking like you, you ugly ass bitch. And then move it on. Like, they'll move on. They mad pussy. But over here, like, them niggas will stalk you and shit. I'm like, I ain't never had to crick my neck to make sure a man did not, like, you know, isn't behind me stalking me. I'm sorry, Brooklyn has all the serial killers and the messed up and mentally ill people and shit like that. Like, bro, it's fucked up over here. Like, I don't know why y'all glorify this fucking borough. Like, I'll give it to you, you feel me? The Bronx is dirty, but it's not like it's not unsafe like it is over here, bro. Like, the niggas will leave you alone. They might call you a hoe, but that's it. Never had to be worried about being physically stalked till I came out in this bitch. Yeah, I never really knew about, you know, independence or whatever, and this is honestly a journey for me. I had to get up out of that house because I was never gonna learn. Because I was always, you know, I always wanted to be financially independent. I always wanted to own my own things, and honestly, that day I realized that was the only way this was gonna happen. If I just went through this system, I got something in my name and I built it from there. If you asking me why I'm sweating right now, and it's a fucking heat wave, all right, fuck y'all. But yeah, you also may be asking, oh, Zia, why you came all the way out to Brooklyn? You should have stayed in the Bronx. Oh, fuck no, that's not happening. I came all the way to Brooklyn for 2 reasons. Number one, my friend lives out here and she owns a studio apartment, and I was able to put my shit in there instead of putting it in storage. And number two, I know more people out here than I do in the Bronx. Like, nobody's gonna help me out there. And the people that I do know out in the Bronx, they know my mom, and that's not really a good idea. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had to start over from scratch. That don't stop me from hating this fucking borough, though. Like, I gave the shit a chance. I did. I was like, you know what? My whole life, I was like, I hate Brooklyn. I hate Brooklyn. And I never really been into Brooklyn. I never really been in Brooklyn. And now I'm out here. I could say it with my fucking chest. I hate this borough. I hate with on my soul. I hate this. But I will say one thing, though. These niggas got fashion out here. They got the fashion out here. Like, I fuck with it. Bronx niggas be fly, though. They do. But, like, Brooklyn niggas, they got the fashion niggas out here. They be looking good sometimes. Honestly, this is just a rough patch. I'm gonna get through this. I am. Even though I don't feel like it right now, I am. And yeah, that's basically all I gotta say right now. Thank you guys for watching if you stayed all the way to the end. Bye!